Have you ever wondered what it would be like to play a game where your in-game actions actually translate into real-world rewards? Welcome back to my video series, All Things Solana, where I'll be taking a look at the most important niches on the Solana blockchain and the projects in them to simplify your journey into the crypto space. My name is Danilo, and if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. Today, we're diving into Honeyland, a blockchain-based game that not only offers strategic gameplay, but also allows you to earn valuable digital assets. I'll walk you through what Honeyland is, the game's key features so that you can start playing and earning right away, and share some tips on maximizing your rewards at the end of this video. Whether you're new to crypto or simply looking to level up your knowledge, this video is for you. So what exactly is Honeyland? At its core, Honeyland is a play-to-own strategy game where you manage a colony of bees. Your goal is to send your bees on various missions to collect honey, which is more than just an in-game resource. It's tokenized as the Honeyland token, also known as HXD. This means that you can trade it, use it to upgrade your colony, or even convert it into cryptocurrency. Built on the Solana blockchain, Honeyland leverages low transaction fees and fast speeds to make these exchanges seamless. One of the most appealing aspects of Honeyland is how it bridges traditional mobile gaming with blockchain technology. You can breed new bees, upgrade your colony, buy land, and engage in player versus player battles. And since almost every asset in the game, whether it's your bees, land, or eggs, is an NFT, you actually own what you collect. You can sell these assets, hold them as investments, or trade them in the game's marketplace. Honeyland is gaining a lot of attention thanks to a few key factors. First, the game is perfectly timed to capitalize on the growth of the Web3 gaming industry, which is expected to hit $40 billion by the end of 2024. Honeyland's use of Solana's blockchain provides fast, low-cost transactions, attracting players who are tired of high fees on other chains. The game's player base has been growing rapidly, with over 200,000 players registered and 25,000 daily active users as of mid-2024. Additionally, Honeyland benefits from strong community engagement. Events like the July 2024 airdrop, where active players were rewarded based on participation, have helped foster loyalty. Partnerships with Solana Ventures and ongoing updates ensure that the game will continue to expand and remain fresh for players. Now that you understand the basics of Honeyland and what makes it unique, let's dive into the game's core features. I'll show you how to get started with the Welcome Pass, explain how to manage your colony, and highlight the strategic elements that make this game really stand out. By the end, you'll be ready to jump into the world of Honeyland and start earning. Before we begin, we first have to download the Honeyland game onto our mobile device. This game is available on both the iOS and the Google Play Store in almost every country, so accessibility is a huge plus already. When first opening the app, you have the option of either registering with your Apple ID, since I'm on my iPhone, Gmail, a Soulflower wallet, or a Phantom wallet. This allows players who are intimidated by the world of crypto to still be able to participate without having to need a crypto wallet set up, as Honeyland will manage everything for them in the backend. I've linked my Phantom wallet guide in the description for anyone who wants to get started directly with a crypto wallet and learn everything you need to know about it. Once you're all set up, the game will begin with a tutorial segment that seamlessly takes you through the initial stages of the Welcome Pass. The Welcome Pass in Honeyland serves as the onboarding experience for new players, walking them through the essential game mechanics and offering rewards for completing basic tasks. Guided by the Hive Helper, players are introduced to core gameplay elements such as harvesting, hunting, and breeding bees, all while earning in-game assets like bee eggs, shards, and breed tickets. This structured approach helps new players get acclimated to the game without feeling overwhelmed by the complexity of Web3 gaming. The Welcome Pass sets clear milestones, and for each one completed, players receive valuable rewards that contribute to the growth of their colony. These rewards are designed to ensure players have what they need to succeed early on, like shards for upgrading bees or tickets for breeding new ones. The flexibility of the Welcome Pass allows players to skip certain tutorials if they're already familiar with the game mechanics, making it suitable for both beginners and experienced players. The ultimate goal of the Welcome Pass is to provide players with the knowledge and resources in order to thrive in Honeyland's ecosystem. By the end of the pass, players will not only understand how to send bees on missions, but also have a solid grasp of strategic gameplay, which is crucial as they progress to more complex features like PvP and land ownership. Harvesting is the primary method for collecting honey, the in-game currency that powers most of Honeyland's economy. Players send their bees on harvesting missions, where they collect honey that can be used for a variety of purposes. Honey is essential for upgrading bees, purchasing land, and expanding your hive. It can also be converted into HXD tokens, providing real-world financial opportunities through trading on decentralized exchanges. The success of harvesting missions depends largely on how well players manage their resources, particularly their bees' energy levels. Sending bees on longer or more difficult missions can yield greater rewards, but it also requires careful planning. If bees are overworked or sent on missions without proper rest, their productivity declines, resulting in lower honey yields. This introduces a strategic element to harvesting. Players must decide when to push their bees for maximum gain and when to rest them to avoid diminishing returns. What sets harvesting apart is its steady flow of resources, which serve as the foundation for other activities like breeding and land ownership. By consistently collecting honey, players can reinvest their earnings into their colony, upgrading bees and expand their operations. As the game progresses, harvesting remains a critical component of gameplay, offering reliable income that can be used for both immediate rewards and long-term investments. Hunting missions offer a dynamic alternative to harvesting. While harvesting focuses on collecting honey, hunting is centered around gathering honey pots filled with shards, which are crucial for upgrading bees and unlocking new abilities. Shards vary in rarity, and rarer shards provide significant boosts to bee stats, making them essential for players looking to optimize their colonies. Unlike harvesting, hunting introduces an element of chance and variability. Some hunting missions may yield common shards, while others might reward players with rare, more valuable ones. This unpredictability adds excitement to the gameplay, as players must weigh the risks and rewards of each mission. While harvesting provides a steady stream of resources, hunting offers the opportunity for high-value gains, especially when rare shards are collected. Hunting missions require more strategic planning, as they are often more challenging and time-consuming than harvesting. However, the rewards can be game-changing. Players who successfully gather rare shards can then upgrade their bees to become more efficient in future missions, enhancing both their harvesting and PvP capabilities. The dual role of shards, boosting both productivity and combat effectiveness, makes hunting a key part of a balanced strategy. Once players have established a steady resource flow through harvesting and hunting, breeding bees becomes a critical aspect of long-term growth. Breeding allows players to combine two bees to create offspring that inherit traits from their parents, adding a layer of strategic depth to the game. Breeding isn't just about expanding your hive, it's about enhancing the quality of your bees to improve their performance in missions and PvP battles. Each bee in Honeyland comes with unique traits, such as productivity, stamina, and combat effectiveness. By selecting the right bees to breed, players can create offspring with specific traits that are better suited for certain tasks. For example, breeding two bees with high productivity stats might result in a new bee that excels at harvesting, while breeding bees with strong combat traits could produce a superior fighter for PvP mode. Breeding also opens up opportunities for profit. Players can choose to sell their newly bred bees in the asset marketplace, where rare bees with powerful traits often fetch high prices. This adds a layer of economic strategy to the game, as players must decide whether to keep their best bees for themselves or sell them for a profit. Breeding plays a pivotal role in shaping the player's hive, as well-bred bees can significantly increase productivity and competitive strength. Owning land in Honeyland is not just about having space for your hive. It's a strategic investment that offers both passive income and control over resource production. When other players harvest on your land, you earn commissions and honey, providing a steady stream of resources even when you're not actively playing. As more players join the game, land becomes a valuable commodity, particularly for those looking to optimize their harvesting efficiency. Landowners can also upgrade their land to make it more attractive to other players. Upgrades increase the productivity of the land, meaning that more bees can be sent on missions and more honey can be harvested. This creates a competitive dynamic where the most productive plots of land are highly sought after. As the game evolves, land ownership will become an even more integral part of the Honeyland ecosystem, with landowners having the ability to lease or trade their land in the asset marketplace. What makes land ownership particularly appealing is its long-term potential. As Honeyland's player base grows, the demand for productive land will increase, driving up its value. Early landowners who invest in upgrading their plots will be in a strong position to capitalize on this growth. Additionally, land provides a passive income stream, allowing players to focus on other aspects of the game whilst they're earning resources from their property. Honeyland's PvP mode adds a competitive edge to the game, where players can raid each other's hives to steal valuable resources like honey and shards. PvP introduces a high-risk, high-reward dynamic that requires careful planning and strategic thinking. raiding isn't just about attacking, it's about choosing the right target, timing your assault, and defending your own hive from retaliation. Successful raids can significantly boost your resources, allowing you to grow your hive faster than through traditional harvesting or hunting. However, failed raids can result in the loss of bees or resources, making PvP a gamble that must be approached with caution. Players must carefully select which hive to raid based on the defenses in place. Some hives may have strong defensive bees, making them difficult to attack, while others might be more vulnerable. PvP also ties into other game mechanics, such as breeding. Players who bred bees with strong combat traits will have an advantage in PvP, as these bees are better equipped to defend their hives or successfully raid others. PvP offers a different kind of progression, where the spoils of victory can lead to faster growth and high rankings. For players who enjoy competition, PvP mode is an exciting way to test their skills and strategies. The game mall in Honeyland is an evolving arcade of games where players can use their Honeyland assets in a variety of engaging minigames. Initially launched with games like Bumble Bash and Word Puzzle, with Pollen Pop coming soon, the game mall is continuously expanding with more games and experiences for players to explore. These games offer players a fun and competitive environment using assets like their bees, honey, and other in-game items. One of the many features of the game mall is the ability to use honey across different game experiences. As players win or perform well in these mini-games, they can earn rewards that feed back into their main colony's progression. This integration ensures that the game mall doesn't just exist as a separate entity, but is a meaningful extension of the Honeyland experience. The future potential of the game mall is massive. As the Honeyland universe expands, developers envision players being able to participate in even more interactive, competitive, and skill-based games. These could range from trivia to puzzle games to complex multiplayer strategy games. All these would continue using Honeyland's ecosystem of assets, ensuring that each game in the arcade feels connected to the larger Honeyland economy. I know it seems like we've covered a ton of what Honeyland has to offer, but if I'm honest, I've only truly scratched the surface of what the game includes right now and what it'll have in the future. I feel that Hexagon Studios have developed something great here, and I look forward to keep playing and seeing what's in store. And I'll give you a hint, try to look into the upcoming Universe 2 launch. If you want me to do an in-depth gameplay video or an entire video series where we go through and play the game together, let me know down in the comments below. But for now, let's leave you with some tips before we go. One of the first things you'll notice in Honeyland is the importance of bees. They are essential to everything from gathering resources to participating in PvP battles. However, breeding bees randomly might seem tempting, but it's a resource-intensive process, so you might want to focus on strategic breeding from the start. By choosing bees that complement each other's traits, you can create offspring with enhanced abilities. For instance, breeding bees with high stamina ensures longer, more efficient harvesting missions, while focusing on combat traits prepares you for PvP later on. This deliberate approach to breeding will help you create a balanced, powerful hive without wasting resources on bees that just don't serve your long-term goals. As you start to grow your colony, you'll unlock the option to own and manage land. Many new players overlook the strategic potential of land ownership, but it's one of the best ways to passively earn resources. By upgrading your land, you can attract other players to harvest on your property, earning you commissions in the form of honey. What's important to remember is that land placement and upgrades aren't just passive elements. They should be part of your overall strategy. Focus on areas with high player traffic or those affected by in-game events to maximize the use of your land. Upgrading early will also give you an edge, as better land yields more rewards over time. While harvesting and breeding are central to your success, don't underestimate the opportunities available in the game mall. This often overlooked feature allows you to engage in competitive minigames that offer additional rewards and benefits. Participating in games like Bumble Bash and Word Puzzle gives you the chance to compete with other players using your assets, such as honey tokens. Not only do these minigames offer immediate rewards, but the skills and assets you develop in them will also enhance your overall gameplay. As the game mall continues to expand, these minigames will introduce even more ways for you to gain exclusive prizes and stay ahead in the Honeyland ecosystem. To summarize, Honeyland is more than just a game. It's a dynamic ecosystem where your in-game actions, whether it's through resource management, strategic planning, or competing in minigames, directly contribute to real-world rewards. By leveraging blockchain technology and NFTs, Honeyland offers players true ownership of their assets, adding depth and value to every decision you make in the game. Today we covered what Honeyland is, explored its key features, and left you with some actionable tips to enhance your early gameplay experience. But before I go, I'd love to hear from you. Are there any concepts or projects you want me to cover in the next crypto video? Let me know in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more crypto content. Thanks for watching.